All right, we're back doing more.
Yes, we are.
More of this. Okay, so I've been in crisis mode all this time, and I've kind of lost my flow. So let's
You're in.
let's get back to this.
You've been mentally shaken.
I mean, I was playing like mental whack-a-mole. Like I gotta knock down all these things, and now I gotta transition back into civilian life and figure out what I'm gonna do.
So I've got another lawsuit story here.
Oh well, what I had wanted to say about the Carlton thing is that
by the way, see last video for the Carlton thing, guys.
So my issue with his claims. Oh, push your birds out. My issue with his claims that number one, it's debatable whether or not the Carlton is his intellectual property or not, because it's very likely that he was under some kind of waiver when he was working on the show, that like anything he came up with, especially in the context of Carlton, would be the studio's property, not his.
Okay.
So I would argue that anybody, like at best, he can make the claim that his likeness still belongs to him, because I mean it's him.
Right. He did say that. Yeah, he came up with a dance all on his own, for the show, and if the studio doesn't want a piece of it, I mean, he might as well give it a shot, I guess.
But he can't allege ownership of something he does not actually own.
Okay.
And I mean that if they fight out in court, I mean that's going to be what Epic Games, goes with. They're gonna use the angle that he doesn't actually own the dance.
Right.
These guys both have the fake lips.
Yeah, weird.
I think it's from the shoes. But yeah, and then number two, it is not his likeness being used, because merely mimicking his motions does not construe, a use of likeness. Like arguably.
Yeah.
I bet I could find case law on that point.
Right. Yeah, because his lawyer said likeness and intellectual property were misappropriated.
Yeah, like that's horseshit.
And that Fortnite is the most popular game in the world.
Well, that's straight up lying.
Yeah.
And I mean, if Epic Games were the ones to be saying that, like I would object to that. I would file an objection to the court and ask the court to make a determination as to the genuineness of that statement.
Yeah. So I mean,
but yeah,
the lawyer just repeats that. Yeah, he didn't ask permission from Ribeiro, and he's saying that they're using his quote likeness and iconic intellectual property. So
certainly iconic, but yeah, like I said, I'm reasonably certain that does not belong to him. So I mean, good luck in court. Like
maybe the lawyer only took it because what?
Did I already hit? Was I that close to level 4?
Wait, how did you get to 4 already?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't remember it progressing that much.
Alright, well you've got a meltdown up there and possibly another one somewhere else. Oh, down, yeah.
Yeah, there's one right here.
Anyway, I don't know. Maybe his lawyer already did the footwork and went to the studio and was like, "Hey, do you guys own this or does he?" And they're like, "Sure, he does."
Highly doubtful. You get to amend your complaint once for free when you file, like without you get to amend your complaint once as a matter of law without needing the court's approval. So what the vast majority of attorneys do when they're filing a lawsuit is they just kind of throw out bullshit and see like what's going to stick and what's not going to stick.
Okay.
So it's very likely that the other side will demur on the bullshit, and these guys will just go, "Oh, fine, we'll amend," and they'll remove the more questionable things.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they want to see what the other side is willing to actually fight them on. Like we do that on occasion. We've had people do that to us all the goddamn time.
Okay, so
what's the other thing you were?
So the other one involves Big Dog Nintendo yet again.
Nintendo. My mortal enemy.
Nintendo's making the power plays, man.
And people are letting them, which is pissing me off.
Friggin'. So, it turns out that I don't know what the name of the...
Where over the rainbow.
I don't know what the name of the committee is, but certain German, like, consumer protection agencies,
sort of an ESRB kind of dealie,
are suing Nintendo, saying that they're infringing on people's rights by not allowing them to cancel pre-orders.
Nintendo does not allow you to cancel a pre-order?
Yeah. In Europe, I guess.
Huh.
At least, because this is German. Germany's mad about this.
Right. Well, Europe apparently has like really strong like consumer protection laws.
Yeah, which I guess is why they're challenging Nintendo on it.
Yeah, with response in response to the Fallout debacle, the Fallout 76 debacle, I was seeing people say that in Europe, every consumer, regardless of like what you buy a product from, like everyone is entitled to a full refund, like as a matter of law.
Okay.
So the Bethesda's disclaimer that they don't give refunds, that which they have on the website for any reason, you know, would not apply to European customers. So
anyway, this is apparently on the heels of Norway, who complained about the same thing. So it seems to be a Europe issue here.
That's weird.
So, yeah, Nintendo isn't allowing people to cancel pre-orders. However, this is likely, reading this, it's likely due to the fact that, and I don't pre-order much. Like you pre-order a lot of stuff more than I do.
I pre-order when it's something that I know I'm likely gonna enjoy. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna pre-order like every fucking Dark Souls game like ever made. So, because I love Dark Souls.
Apparently, in Europe, or at the very least in Germany and Norway, like Nintendo is letting you pre-order, which also includes allowing you to pre-load, like pre-install your game. And so Nintendo's claiming that, so they denied all the allegations of unfair practices and infringing, obviously.
I mean, of course you're gonna.
And they're saying that because they allow people to preload games onto their consoles when they pre-order, that constitutes a delivery of digital goods.
Oh, bullshit.
Under European Union laws, right?
Yeah, you go get fucked, Nintendo. Like, no god, there's no fucking way you can make that stick.
So,
if I deliver you a box, but I lock it up and you can't get at what's inside the box, I have not delivered you the product. I have delivered you a box.
Yeah, and so apparently this is kind of sticky because, again, like here, when you pre-order something, it doesn't mean you can also preload it 100% of the time, right? I mean, for you, like, how many of your pre-orders have come with the understanding that you can preload?
Sony, well, when you order something from Sony off the PlayStation Store, you pretty much you are basically always allowed to preload. And
then if you cancel, do you have to uninstall your preload?
You can't cancel. You can't. Oh. You can't. There's no refunds.
So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same kind of thing. Well, I mean that's not. They don't. There's no pretense. Oh, here we go. There's no pretense of the delivery having been made. They just have their disclaimer. They just have their no refunds disclaimer. Like, period. Fiat.
Okay. So anyway, quick game update. Right now, we either have to go 5 more meltdowns or kill Gibber. That's the status update on the game. So.
Oh, and there's a fix-it there.
Anyway, back with this.
Well, I'm going to summon the rabbits and see how much damage they can do to red here.
Okay. Is everyone outside the area?
I believe, yeah. Wait, no. Okay, there's 2 employees in the disciplinary team. Are those clerks? I don't see anybody.
That?
Oh, they're still leaving.
Check it again.
Yeah, let me see if they're out yet. There's still 2 employees.
Oh, office workers are the clerks.
Oh, those are the clerks.
And employees are actual.
Who the fuck? Oh, is that just saying that those are the people assigned to it? No, there are 3.
I don't see anyone.
Nobody's here. I was just highlighting like just to be on the safe
side.
Yeah.
It's like because you can highlight them if they're in a transition layer, right? What is this escaping? Oh, those are fixed.
It's white and red, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to assemble the army.
I mean, if you don't see them, just go for it. And if there's 2 in there, like 2 ain't bad.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is there, but yeah, I don't see anybody, so yeah, I'm just gonna call on the Reddits.
Okay. Watch they like emerge from a in-between door. So anyway, like, so I guess similar to you pre-ordering and preloading, and there just being a no refund policy.
Ah, the rabbit came to graze the grass.
Yeah. So, similar to that kind of situation, in Europe, Nintendo is going, you made a pre-order, you preloaded, you can't cancel now.
Right.
And they are specifically saying that they're citing, like, European Union, I don't know, sales laws, right. And they're building their case around whatever they found on the books. So... yeah, apparently the case is going to start quite soon, like a couple of weeks as of we're recording this video, as the recording of this, and it's anticipated to be a year-long, court battle.
That's actually quite short for a case of that magnitude. I mean, by our standards, at least.
Right.
Like, there's no fucking way, like, we would wrap up a case that quickly.
And since they're citing... since Nintendo says they are citing...
half the rabbits are dead.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she's doing her thing.
Oh, that's bad.
Also, I'm really loving the Lucy version of Michaela.
Oh, the beam went
Why did you fire where nobody is?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, you were in a really good spot, too, because you could quickly go up the elevator to dodge the beam.
Oh, shit.
Just keep reapplying White Shield, right?
Well, that reflects the damage.
Oh. Right. Yeah, anyway, since Nintendo's saying they're citing existing EU laws, this might set weird precedents for Nintendo's dealings with Europe in the future, but whatever. Like...
she said it was a satisfying meal, but I'm pretty sure that didn't mean she won.
Who's in there?
Oh,
they
wow!
did a ass load.
Yeah, they did a shitload of damage to her.
Well, get them out of there and have someone else. Oh, you could just bullet them to full.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let the Horde try to finish her off.
Okay.
Because yeah, I don't want to waste 3 employees.
Anyway, yeah. So that's Germany's mad, but. I mean, like you said, like, is it fundamentally different from, yeah, you placing a pre-order here, you preloading, and then you can't cancel?
No. Oh, actually, I should put everybody in the elevator. I mean...
it doesn't, on the face of it, it doesn't seem like Nintendo's out of bounds too far.
Well, the difference is that Europe doesn't allow that shit.
Oh, okay.
So here, it's just a business practice, whereas in Europe, it would... in Europe, you are entitled to a refund, period, as I understand it.
Oh.
So they are breaking the law, if that's the case.
All right.
Everybody run.
Well, I guess in that case, they're applying Murica standards to
right,
Europe.
Which you cannot do.
Anyway, so that's, Nintendo's doing the stuff.
Nintendo gonna Nintendo.
Pretty much. Freaking, there was yet another
Skywalker.
Although it has been, according to what I've read, it has been succinctly dealt with, and it's no longer an issue. But there was yet another Fallout 76 debacle that besmirched Bethesda's, otherwise spotless reputation.
I mean, people still suck their dick over Skyrim.
Yeah. But for a hot minute...
sexy hot minute?
Yeah, for for a sexy hot minute, there was a... PS4 players of Fallout 76 were real mad. Whoa, we got a new one?
Oh,
Oh, you cleared it.
Yeah, I cleared
it. You killed him. Wait, isn't he gonna beam? Oh! Yeah. Sick. That was a sick doge.
Yeah. I also had the red laser, the red shield up, so I was
good, yeah.
I was hoping that would.
You were insulated.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, for a minute, PS4 players of Fallout 76 were real angry because...
Hey, Red, why don't you go make yourself some money?
Finish her. It's red v red. Wait, does red do red damage, and is the red mist resistant to red damage? Either way, red will die.
It's not fully resistant. I mean, it's slightly more resistant to everything except.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Except blue, so it's fine.
Anyway, yeah. So PS4 players were real mad because for a hot sexy minute, the currency in Fallout, which is it atoms? Because I don't play Fallout.
Atoms is the premium currency.
Yeah. So for a minute, atoms on the PS4.
I mean, Red's not doing terribly.
Yeah, she isn't actually.
Although I'm really hoping that Gebra doesn't have her multiple phases. Otherwise, this is going to take fucking.
Yeah, that's going to be dumb. At that point, you might as well just do 5 more meltdowns.
Yeah. I think fighting the claw might actually be less annoying than fighting all of Gebra again.
But what you call it? Yeah. So for a moment, atoms on
Red is doing really well.
The PS4 client were priced about 3 times higher than they were on other platforms.
Oh, were they? Okay.
Yeah. So, it was. I mean, I have figures in pounds here. So, on the Amazon UK store, you could buy atoms on the Xbox. You could buy 1,100 atoms.
No, she has the phases.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, on the Xbox store, you could buy 1,100 atoms for £8, 2,400 atoms for £16, and 5,000 atoms for £32. But on for PS4 users, those prices were, respectively, instead of £8, £20 for 1,100, instead of 16, £40 for 2,400 atoms, and instead of 32, freaking £80 for 5,000 atoms.
Huh.
So, for no reason, they were higher. They were priced much higher. People complained.
Well, I wouldn't say for no reason. It's for greed.
Well,
which is the best reason.
Right. So everybody complained, and I
mean, greed is something we can all agree on.
Amazon, customer support said, "Look, we just met with Bethesda, and Bethesda said, here are the prices." And Amazon didn't ask any questions beyond that. But everyone made a big stink about it, so Bethesda went, "Oh, just kidding." and made the PS4 prices the same as everybody else.
Bethesda tells a lot of jokes.
Yeah, so...
I'm always surprised by their sense of humor. That would have been a lot more devastating. I'm wondering if she's toned down in this fight.
Hopefully.
Because I remember that thing
Wait, is she glitching out?
Yeah, she's glitching out. Yeah, I remember her gay bowl fucking ending.
Yeah.
Everybody who it touched before.
So, I don't know. I don't know why Bethesda is Bethesdaing it up all over the place with this game.
Because Bethesda.
Yeah.
That is why Bethesda does the things it does.
Anyway,
and because people let it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on Bethesda's side in a lot of things on Fallout 76, but before 76, people gave Bethesda carte blanche on fucking everything.
Oh yeah. Despite the fact that every single Bethesda game that I have played was extremely bugged on launch.
Yeah.
And even when they patched bugs, still, to my taste, so poorly balanced that I needed mods to make it work.
Yeah, there are still bugs. There are still bugs that got carried over from Fallout 4 into 76. Like, there's no and it's shit like I told you about, like, the lever action rifle, like, always reloading, like, all the bullets.
Yeah.
Like, that's inexcusable for that to still be in a second game. Not only to have never fixed that in the original game, but to have that, you know, still be a thing in the second game. Like, that's unexcusable. Like, you would think a normal company, a well-run company, would run down the list of, like, all right, we're going to port over this game engine. Let's check all the bugs that need to be fixed.
Yeah.
But they clearly just went copy paste.
Yeah, we can fast forward to make the healing go fast.
That's what I was gonna do.
Just watch Red, because she might gold rush.
Yeah.
Red. Fucking Gebera. I'm sorry.
She's Red. Yeah. Well, she's the other Red. She's the Red Mist. That's her wrestler name.
I just saw that move happen, and I realized a really easy way to just punk her is when you see the Lance of Longinus come up, just black shield everybody.
That's what I was trying to do, but they were all, like, just too spread out.
Oh, but you've only got 6 bullets now.
Yeah, that's the issue. That is the other problem with choosing to fight her. The bullet count is problematic.
All right, but I mean, it's better to use all the bullets. Black shield is a great use of it because they're all going to be bunched up, and you'll hit everybody with 1 bullet, right?
Right.
So you can just apply it now, even.
That's what I was going to.
And then just go for it.
She always walks away, like, when it would be most opportune for her to not.
So, when it breaks, you can gather everyone in the elevator for really good bullet value.
And now she's doing white damage.
Okay, so gather everyone and put a white shield. Can shields stack?
I don't believe shields stack.
So it'll destroy the black to put the white on?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so you'll just have to... Let's see, I'll keep an eye out for the lamp. Oh, that's good. That's good micro. I like that. That is how you fight. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you bitch!
Oh!
You cheating whore!
How did that even do?
She threw it backwards!
Yes! She raised it, threw it forward, but did it under the arm. It was like, and under the leg. Whoa, what is that?
I don't remember that move.
Has she done that? They're all crazy.
Ah, you bitch!
We have to address this.
Like, I know I have some white damage dealers in this group, but I gotta pluck them out.
Yeah. And we can't afford to use slow bullets to help this process because we only have 3 bullets left.
No, I can't. Let's see.
Man, that felt bad. That feels bad, man, because your micro was so good, and then she just went, I see what you're doing.
So angry.
that felt like a cheat.
She just killed one of my guys when I was looking away. I'm losing so many people now. Like, I think the day is lost, but I might as well just push her as far as I can.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, Michaela got fixed. Good.
We did have a contingency plan of just fielding minimal employees.
But that's not going to work.
You know,
if she doesn't show up until level 5, it's not going to work.
Yeah, it depends on if we can work the facility with minimal employees to get to 5.
I think it would take fucking forever. Well, also I'd have to either beat all the fixers that show up in the interim, or I'd have to just, like, ignore them. And considering that black sets off, considering that black lets guys loose, I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it seems doable, however, it seems very time-consuming, because whenever anything happened, you'd have to gather all 11, take care of it, disperse them, something will happen, gather them all.
I mean, if the fixers aren't fixed, then if I could get lucky and not get black, before it's time to bunker up.
She's almost done with this phase.
But there's like 2 more phases.
Yeah, she has 4 or 3?
She has 4.
Okay.
I thought she had 3. And then that was where I achieved, like, ultimate despair.
Yeah. Maybe next time we could just... We could try going... Oh, white shield. Shit. We could try going for a level 10 instead of fighting her. Alright, nice.
Between the two... Oh, she's gonna throw her crap around.
Does it go past rooms?
I think it goes. I think it's both ways.
Alright, well, shield him up.
Yep. Wow, even through the shield.
Alright.
So, alright, day's over.
Okay. The first day is a learning day.
They brought back my second least favorite boss. If the next day is gonna make me fight fucking Bina again, like, I'm done. I can't do that shit again. Alright, well.
Alright.
We'll see you guys next time.
Next time.